Khwaja Fariduddin Masud Ganjshakar, popularly known as Baba Fariduddin Sheikh Farid, also spelled Farid, Fariduddin Masood Ganj-e-Shakar, etc., was a Sufi saint and a Muslim missionary from the Chishti order, living in Punjab region of the Indian subcontinent. Life. Fariduddin Masood was a great Sufi master who was born in 1580, at a village called Khadawal, 10 kilometers from Multan in the Punjab region of what is now Pakistan, to Jamal-ud-Din Sulayman and Maryam Bibi, daughter of Sheikh Khwaja-ud-Din Ganjshakar. He was one of the founding fathers of the Chishti Sufi order. Baba Farid received his early education at Multan, which had become a center for Muslim education. It was there that he met his Qutbuddin Ganjshakar, a noted Sufi saint, who was passing through Multan on his way from Baghdad to Delhi. Upon completing his education, Farid left for Sistan and Kandahar and went to Mecca for the Hajj pilgrimage with his parents at the age of 16. Once his education was over, he moved to Delhi, where he learned the Islamic doctrine from his master, Qutbuddin Ganjshakar. He later moved to Hansi, Haryana. When Qutbuddin Ganjshakar died in 1659, Farid left Hansi and became his spiritual successor, and he settled in Ajodhan instead of Delhi. On his way to Ajodhan, while passing through Faridkot, he met the 20-year-old Nizamuddin, who went on to become his disciple, and later his successor Sufi Khalifa. Baba Farid had 3 wives and 8 children. One of his wives, Hazabara, was the daughter of Sultan Nasiruddin Mahmud. The great Arab traveller Ibn Battuta once visited this Sufi saint. Ibn Battuta says that Fariduddin Ganjshakar was the spiritual guide of the King of India, and that the king had given him the village of Ajodhan. He also met Baba Farid's 2 sons. Baba Farid's descendants, also known as Faridis or Faridi, mostly carried the name Faruchi, and can be found in Pakistan, India and the diaspora. Fariduddin Ganjshakar's descendants include the Sufi saint Salam Chishti, whose daughter was the Emperor Jahangir's foster mother. The descendants settled in Sheikhpur, Adorn, and the remains of a fort they built can still be found. One of his descendants was the noted Sufi scholar Mahibullah al-Afabadi. Fariduddin Ganjshakar's shrine Darbar is located in Pakpatin. Poetry. Farida Boom Rungavali Manji Vazila Bag Farid. This world is beautiful, but there is a thorny garden within it. Farida Jotain Mirani Mukian Tinyan Amer Gum Farid. Do not turn around and strike those who strike you with the fists. Farida Ya Labtar Nefukia Labtaka Ahanefu Farid. When there is greed, what love can there be? When there is greed, love is false. Gale made Capre, Kala made a waste. Gunahan Baria main Firan. Lokahin Darvesh laden with my load of misdeeds. I move about in the garb of black garments, and the people see me and call me a dervish. Galan Sikardurga Nalp Yonin Chalan Tablij Kambli Rafam Tam Tudnin. My promise to my love, a long way to go and a muddy lane ahead. If I move I spoil my cloak, if I stay I break my word. Roti Merikath die Lawan Meribu Gina Kadi Shopadi Gani Sahangadak. My bread is of wood, which is enough to quench my hunger, but the one who feasts on buttered breads will eventually suffer. Legacy. One of Farid's most important contributions to Punjabi literature was his development of the language for literary purposes. Whereas Sanskrit, Arabic, Turkish and Persian had historically been considered the languages of the learned and the elite, and used in monastic centers, Punjabi was generally considered a less refined folk language. Although earlier poets had written in a primitive Punjabi, Before Farid there was little in Punjabi literature apart from traditional and anonymous ballads. By using Punjabi as the language of poetry, Farid laid the basis for a vernacular Punjabi literature that would be developed later. The city of Faridgad bears his name. According to legend, Farid stopped by the city, then named Mughal, and sat in seclusion for 40 days near the fort of King Mughal. The king was said to be so impressed by his presence that he named the city after Baba Farid, which today is known as Tilla Baba Farid. The festival Baba Sheikh Farid Agman Purb Mela is celebrated in September each year commemorating his arrival in the city. Ajadan was also renamed as Farid's Pakpatan, meaning Holy Ferry. Today it is generally called Pakpatan Sharif. Faridia Islamic University, a religious madrasa in Sahiwal, Punjab, Pakistan, is named after him, and in July 1998, the Punjab government in India established the Baba Farid University of Health Sciences at Faridgad, the city which itself was named after him. There are various explanations of why Baba Farid was given the title Shaka Ganj. One legend says his mother used to encourage the young Farid to pray by placing sugar under his prayer mat. Once, when she forgot, the young Farid found the sugar anyway, an experience that gave him more spiritual fervor and led to his being given the name shrine. The small shrine, or tomb of Baba Farid, is made of white marble with two doors, one facing east and called the Nuri Darwaza, or Gate of Light, and the second facing north called Ba-Ishti Darwaza, or Gate of Paradise. There is also a long covered corridor. Inside the tomb are two white marbled graves. One is Baba Farid's, and the other is his elder son's. These graves are always covered by sheets of cloth called chadars, and flowers that are brought by visitors. The space inside the tomb is limited. Not more than 10 people can be inside at one time. Ladies are not allowed inside the tomb, but the late Benazir Bhutto, then Prime Minister of Pakistan, was permitted to enter inside by the shrine guardians when she visited the shrine. Another rare exceptional case was the late Haja Hines Hussain of Jhelum, wife of the late Haji Mansoor Hussain, who was allowed inside the tomb and was given a chadar, which resulted in miraculous improvement in her health. Charity food called langar is distributed all day to visitors here in the AUQAF department, which administers the shrine. The shrine is open all day and night for visitors. The shrine has its own huge electricity generator that is used whenever there is power cut or load shedding, so the shrine remains bright all night, all year round. There is no separation of male and female areas, but a small female area is also there. There is a big new mosque in the shrine. Thousands of people daily visit the shrine for the wishes and unresolvable matters. For this they vow to give to some charity when the wishes or problems are resolved. When the matters are solved, they bring charity food for visitors and the poor, and drop money in big money boxes that are kept for this purpose. This money is collected by the AUQAF department that looks after the shrine. On the 25th of October 2010, a bomb exploded outside the gates of the shrine, killing 6 people. Since then, the shrine surroundings and compound area has been renovated. Hindi Sarai in Jerusalem. There is supposed to be an inner lodging in Jerusalem, present-day Israel, called Hindi Sarai, where it is claimed Baba Farid lived for many years. It is claimed that this building is currently cared for by the 86-year-old caretaker Muhammad Munia Ansari. Chilla. A chilla of Baba Farid is located in Dearden village of Lunkaranzar Tehsil in Bikaner district, Rajasthan, India. Maharashtra. Amravati district village Paraha and Warda district Samudrapur constituency in Jarada small town, in Shakabali, and in a small village Managaon situated in Tehsil Bargat district Sioni, Madhya Pradesh. Death anniversary in UARS. Every year, the saint's death anniversary at UARS is celebrated for 6 days in the first Islamic month of Muharram, in Pakistan, Pakistan. The Bar-e-Darwaza is opened only once a year, during the time of the UARS fair. Hundreds of thousands of pilgrims and visitors from all over the country and the world come to pay homage. The door of the Bar-e-Darwaza is made of silver, with floral designs inlaid in gold leaf. This gate to paradise is padlocked all year, and only opened for 10 days from sunset to sunrise in the month of Muharram. Some followers believe that by crossing this door all of one's sins are washed away. During the opening of the Gate of Paradise, extensive security arrangements are made to protect people from stampedes. In 2001, 27 people were crushed to death and 100 were injured in a stampede. The UARS is celebrated every year from the 5th through the 10th of Muharram. Some of his personal belongings were taken by his descendant Sheikh Salam Chishti, and kept in a fort built by his descendants in Sheikhpur, Badawan, where they are preserved in a container called Pitari. To this day it is taken out in a procession for the first 6 days of Muharram. Mehfil-e-Sama. One of the significant features of the daily life of the shrine is Qawwali. It is performed all day at some part of the shrine, but at night it attracts a huge gathering. Every Thursday evening, there is a big Mehfil-e-Sama just outside the tomb, that lasts all night and attracts hundreds of people. Many famous and popular qawwals of the country participate in the Mehfil. Many listeners become so mesmerized that they start dancing a traditional religious dance called Damal. The first Thursday evening of every lunar month attracts extra thousands of people, making the shrine jam-packed. Honor in Sikhism. Baba Farid, as he is commonly known, has his poetry included in the Guru Granth Sahib, the most sacred scripture of Sikhism, which includes 123 hymns composed by Farid. Guru Arjan, the 5th Guru of Sikhism, included these hymns himself in the Adi Granth, the predecessor of the Guru Granth Sahib. The town of Faridkot in Punjab, India is named after him. Places named after Faridkot: Sheikh